Hey guys, and welcome to my video. So today is a bit different video to say. Maybe you saw something like this before. So actually I'm gonna test soul and heart. I have both of them almost in the same tier. So if you look like this and look to my items, it's using an eternal scale on here, and actually on my heart also it's using eternal scales. So both of them almost on the same tier. So what I need to discover from this video, which one between them is better. So to do this, I will go for something I made before on Unity Stones video. So check this video. What I did before was removing and putting these items and test this without my items, just with weapon, and do things like this. So what I will do is the same. Now I wanted to check if soul is doing the damage as example, so I will put it down and do my damage. And for sure we know my damage from the last video, it was 34 million. Sadly, after for sure this patch, my DPS going down because of this. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. That's the highest DPS. So how much I will lose to soul and how much I will lose to heart. For sure, if I lose more, that's mean it's better. If I lose less, that's mean it's weaker, because it didn't make that different. And after this, I will untube all of my items and just tube the item I needed. So if I would say I need to test soul, I will just put soul with weapon and soul shield and for sure my states. Then we'll do the same. And before this, we'll test for sure my weapon without anything, so I can know how much DPS I can do. So subscribe, like the video before we start, and let's begin to talk about this video. On this video I will not take the big result. I will say I will not test for a long time like what I'm always doing when I want some numbers, but just I will take the number whatever I will get. So test for soul first, let's go. I will make the test for just let's say 5 million. I will try to just make it on 10 millions and nothing more, or let's make it just 2 millions, and I will see how much it will happen. So let's begin this. Well, that's enough. So I went for actually 2 billions and a half almost. So what we have is 20 million and 8. So kinda not bad. Losing here like 6 million DPS. Actually I expected better than this, or more than this, and not even like this. It's about 5 million DPS lose on this one. So well, let's see how it will go for heart. So putting this now here and untube this. Let's go. Well, the difference was not that big. So if I would say I was on 32 million away from the damage happened by luck. So actually the heart not doing like soul. Soul will make me went to 28 when I lost it, but heart I was over the 30. So that's mean soul for sure is doing better than heart. So that's how things is going for the higher DPS. So what will happen if I will untube my items and begin to see how much it can do when you almost have nothing. So I will put everything down and just playing like this. How is my states? Let me check. So actually I have states like this. Mist is so low, critical damage is so low, critical chance is actually not bad, and I just doing damage with my weapon, with my soul shield, with my states, which is coming almost from Unity Stones. Set effect is working and for sure from the compound, and almost nothing more. So I am just dependent on this. Let's check my DPS before I put soul or heart, and we'll see what will happen with them. So in this case I will choose something a lot lower on HP, so I'll choose this Asura. It's more than enough to choose on this one or try on this one, as my damage should be a lot low. So let's go for this. Well, I told him in 6 million and some sixes, lot of six. Feels strange, man, but kinda okay. So that's how I can do things with my weapon. So let's put soul first and let's see the difference. Okay, so I have my soul. For sure, don't forget that I don't have my X will not receive anything, because I don't have my soul badge. My soul badge is down, so I will not receive this. But well, from what I see, soul is doing so much good DPS because of this. There's a difference between soul and without soul. Okay, that's 9 million, so I was on 666 if you remember. So it's better by 2.8 than before with the soul. So let's unequip soul and put heart. Let's try again. For sure I don't have any burst because of there is no soul. Heart don't give you burst, it gives you some stats and make you do some damage, but for sure it's clear that I am not doing that much of different on DPS. Well, just 7 million, so the difference is so big between both of them, but actually I didn't expect that much of difference, so or that much different to say, so I will give it another try and see what will happen. Maybe I missed something. For sure my fatal blade when it comes early, things can go differently. And I wanted to, like you can say, copy paste the old try. Well, this one is a lot better than before. Okay, it's 8,000,006. I was a bit late when I used my V, I think. Not that much late, it's 6 seconds, so fatal blade was 2 seconds. Maybe on this 4 seconds I could use my flash step, so I will be closer to soul in DPS, but actually soul still better on DPS. I was on 9,000,000.4 almost, or 9,000,000.4, and here 8,000,000.6. If I would say I could reach 9 million with this, so still soul will be higher on DPS. But as you can see, soul on low HPs or on low damage, it's not making that big damage different. For sure it's a bit damage different, but it's not super big damage different. When you go up, for sure the percentage, it will begin to increase more by more or a bit by bit, as you can see, because of the items is supporting soul. With soul is taking more attack power from you to do damage. For sure your heart here is just making some stats for critical damage, and some points maybe will not change that much and not taken with percentage, so it will not make that much different percentage drawn for attack power. But for soul sends a bit different, 10% from your critical rate and the critical damage. That's for sure is something can make a lot of difference on damage, because the percentage is so high to say. Like I will take 62 from your critical damage as more to put it, and doing damage with all of this, and the chance to deal additional damage with percentage from your attack power for some time, and actually that's making a big burst on the item. So for sure it making a lot of different for sure in compared to heart. So for these players who thought heart is better, for sure no way, soul is better, and I know this from a long time without I even test this. Soul is the best between all of these 4 items for sure, and that's one of the best items on the game in general. For sure if you go for the highest send, it will make a lot of difference. Anyway, with this it's the end of the video. So before I close this video, if you want any type B from DPS test like this, like if I will say I will test this weapon, I can put my PvP weapon in its place and check it can make this for any other items for sure, like range, earring, necklace, whatever you want to check which one is the best, and tell me in the comments. And let's say bye bye for now, and see ya in the next video.